Hi everyone, welcome to another CS14 SI video. My name is Cody Khuu, and I'll be your SI for today's video. For today, we're going to be going over double linked list, circular linked list, and see how are they used in real life. A double linked list, or DLL for short, is structured in the same way as a singular linked list. That includes an X pointer, some type of data, but now we have an extra pointer, which is usually called previous. There are a couple advantages of using doubly linked lists. For one thing, a double linked list can traverse both forward and backwards. The delete operator is also easier to accomplish since we do not have to manually save the previous pointer, since it's already built in. We can quickly insert a new node before a given node. Just like deleting, instead of creating a previous node, the double linked list can get the previous node using the built-in previous pointer. Although there are some disadvantages when using a double linked list. Each node requires extra space for the previous pointer. All the operations would require an extra step to keep the double linked list from breaking. When we delete or insert nodes, we now have to do one more or two extra steps to set the previous pointer in the correct position. Usually we have to do it up to 2 nodes depending if it's either in the beginning, the tail, or somewhere in the middle. So now, let's see an example of how double linked list is used in modern life. Let's say you make a playlist on Spotify. You get songs like these. Every time you finish a song, it moves on to the next. But in this case, you love that last song that just played, and you want to go back. Since this is a singular linked list, we would have to go back and restart the entire playlist from the start. But with double linked list, instead we can traverse through the playlist backwards with the previous node. Now, let's add a song to the front of the playlist. First, we make our new song and have it point to the head. Then we have the head point back to our new song. Afterwards, we then declare our new song as the new head of the double linked list. Now, let's add a song at the end of the playlist. If the playlist is empty, then we just declare the song as the head. But since we already have a playlist with a couple songs already in here, we have to traverse through the entire playlist using this last node. When the last node, next pointer, is equal to null, it means we have reached the last song in the list. Right here. See, it's the last song's next pointer is pointing to null. From here, we would now set the last node next pointer equal to the new song. Afterwards, we would have our new song previous pointer point to the last node. Lastly, we're going to add a new song in the middle of the playlist. So let's place the song right here, after this one. First, we're going to make the new song point to the previous song's next pointer. Then, change the previous song's next node to the new song. Afterwards, we're going to take the new song's previous node and point it back to our previous song. Then, change the new song's next previous pointer to the new song. Alright, let's move on to circular linked list. Circular linked list is when all the nodes are connected to form a circle. There is no null at the end of the list. There are several advantages of circular linked list though. Any node can be a starting point. We can traverse the whole list from any point, and we just need to stop when that first node is visited again. Circular linked list is usually in applications to repeatedly go around the list, just like having a playlist that repeats once you finish the last song. We can make any circular list out of a singular linked list or a doubly linked list. For single linked list, we only need to have the last node point back to the head. But for a doubly linked list, we need the head to also point back to the last node, like this. So now, if we want to add a new song to the front of the playlist, it would be the same as adding it to the singularly linked list or the double linked list. But we have to make sure the previous pointer of the new song points to the last node. So, in this case, we have the new head song pointing to the head. Then we would have the head's previous node next pointer point to the new song. Then we would have the head previous point to the new song. And lastly, we would have our new song point to the last song to complete this doubly circle linked list. And finally, we would declare our first song as the head. If the song is added anywhere else in the middle, it would be the same as adding it to a singly linked list or doubly linked list, since we do not have to manipulate the head or the tail of the list. And that concludes today's video. If you guys still have any questions, feel free to comment down below. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.